Welcome back to another Real Talk reaction. This one's for Russian Doll Season 1, Episode 6. Do not forget to like and subscribe. You know why. Thank you.
Alright, one comment from the last episode from executive producer CJ, who says, I love how her concept of I love how her concept of everyone else moving on with each reboot but unaware gives the series a great opportunity to pivot. After dying 15 times, there's the potential for them to perfect their process, but this new element throws that for a loop. Great reaction as always. Yeah, I'm loving it. I'm loving all the little intricacies that they're introducing. That's creating more layers and more complexity of the show. So let's get into the next episode to see what's next.
Man, I gotta be honest with you. If I was inventing hell, it would look a lot like this.
Hell, you really don't think it's clean?
No, not this place. This whole situation.
It's not that bad.
I mean, our lives depend on each other for, like, eternity? That's my own worst personal nightmare. Alan, come on. No, man, it's not you. I don't want to be attached to anyone. I want to just at least maintain the illusion of free will, you know?
Ah, fuck!
See, I didn't feel that. I'm sorry, man. I just had to be definitively sure that, we're not the same person. I just wanted to rule it out.
Why did you do something so violent, though?
Right. You're right.
Could have just
Well,
pinched
if
you.
it's not that, then what else could it be?
3 sisters.
No sisters. No siblings at all. Your parents alive?
Yeah, but
Yeah, you?
and then it would be like, how the fuck we end up in the same city?
Loop
General
thing.
location.
Exactly. This is exactly what they should do. They're doing all the things they should do.
Starting a cleaning supply company?
Ask questions. Get to know each other.
You got some ash on the table.
Man, take a chill pill, okay? It'll reset when we die.
Hey, could you not touch my stuff, please? I have it organized
Fucking A.
in a very specific way.
And you play this?
No, not since it came out. It is the worst.
You know this is one of the first games I helped design.
Well, that's something that we have in common. You designed it, I played it.
Yeah, you and every other dude between the ages of 18 and 35. Why do you think this sucks?
It is impossible. I spent 6 months trying to get out of the snake room before I realized whoever designed this probably didn't even bother trying to play it.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
You don't think I play my own game.
I
Jazz, that
Oh my god, is she gonna...
That's how I get out of the snake room.
That does not mean much given our present circumstances.
You created an impossible game with a single character who has to solve everything entirely on her own. It's stupid.
Watch him learn, babyface.
Ooh, I like that. I was wondering when her little gaming thing would show up again.
You little bitch.
Or coding.
Yeah, I ate 2
You
cakes.
see, the trick is, you gotta find a labyrinth keeper. You know, she's based on Tim O'Neill and Victor Little with my heritage. They call that an Easter egg.
Be careful.
Yeah, cold, this shit is fucking harder than I remember.
You mind smoking outside?
No, if I smoke outside, then I could die. If I die, you die. So basically, you're welcome, right? Don't be so fucking
Next thing
silly.
you walking right. Chill out, bro. We
Hey,
done.
how did you die?
Oh,
You smoke outside.
crushed in
Shoot
rush hour
lighting up
traffic.
too.
Crushed and
Slipped in the
restaurant
shower, bathtub electrocution, open manhole.
Right, but how, the first time, how did you die that first time?
Oh, I can't remember.
I mean, you can't remember. I mean, I remember my first time. I was hit by a
15
car.
times ago.
Honestly, all I remember is suddenly being in my bathroom and then just reliving the same day.
Wait, you don't remember your first death?
Ooh, what's that mean? Why doesn't he remember his first step?
Your first death could be what started this whole thing.
Why?
I mean, maybe it's not, but honestly, it's the only unknown factor that we have. Johari window. It's a known unknown. We gotta trigger your memory.
It's a known
Wait, how?
unknown.
I see, lucky for you. I know, a professional.
Darling, that is not how I work. I see patients regularly for years before even trying EMDR.
Right. Hypnosis. I don't know, ayahuasca?
Listen to me. I am a therapist, not a shaman. Would either one of you like some tea?
No tea. Ruth, you have a gas leak, okay? I would call it in while you're in session. Please don't roll your eyes.
No.
You have gas.
I don't need to go to see a therapist. No offense to you, but people thinking that I'm crazy is one of my biggest fears.
No. We do not use the word crazy in this house.
That's like
Nadia
we just saw
ever told you
Hannibal.
about
It's
her
like,
mother?
I don't want to go in places like this because I'm afraid they won't let me out.
Nadia's mother was a brilliant woman, just like Nadia. But she would get fixated on little things. And she read somewhere that purple is the color of the 7th chakra healing, so naturally she wore nothing but purple for an entire year. And the mirrors. Don't get me started on the mirrors. One day, the mirrors were gone and there was glass everywhere. I think there were even some shards in your hair.
And that's a wrap. It wasn't that bad.
It was that bad. I was there.
So was I.
Why mirrors?
Reflection, proof of existence, another pair of eyes. See, that's why therapists are important. Without them, we are very unreliable narrators of our own stories.
Okay, I'll give it a try, just this once.
It is weird that he can't remember his death
First
row.
death, it was just 15 times ago.
It's one of my biggest fears. It's like if you said you were afraid of spiders, and then I was like, yeah, there's a bunch of spiders.
Well, if there's a spider, you should have more of a praying mantis vibe, which is somebody who's always been deathly allergic to bees. I find highly comforting.
That's weird. I'm deathly allergic to bees too.
Seriously? Ah, so I guess we're running a bunch of fucking honeybees now.
Oh my god, were there a bunch of bees? Baby!
Yep.
What the hell?
A bunch of
It's like
honeybees are definitely
They
like,
should probably not talk about any of their shit.
Okay, no plan, hear me out. What if I go through your night with you? We recreate what you did that first time. Maybe I see something that you didn't.
Look, you don't understand. You get to relive your fancy birthday party with awesome people that you don't even like. And I have to relive the worst night of my life.
Yeah.
I don't want you to see it.
Alan, I have seen some shit. Okay? Whatever happened that
she
night,
had, so.
you're not gonna surprise me, I
Yeah.
promise.
Meat. That one where you looking at like it was kind of fat and juicy.
Oh, she's joking. Because
Oh,
he jumped.
because he probably jumped.
Oh, the mirror's gone.
The mirror was never there.
Birthday baby, having fun?
Where'd it go? Where's that go? The mirror in the bathroom.
What mirror? There's never been a mirror in that bathroom. It's a statement on
Dude, what's-
narcissism and
What's happening now?
beauty industrial complex.
Yeah, it don't matter now. Fuck it.
Alan's not supposed to be in. Come on, Alan.
Is he gone now because he killed himself? Oh.
There are no mirrors, Alan.
I know, me too.
What is happening, man? Why are they disappearing?
I don't know.
I am sorry that I yelled at you for just trying to be a nice person, okay? I do not want to do this alone.
I'm sorry too. I need to tell you something, Myri. I remembered.
Oh, it's okay.
Oh, he killed himself.
No, listen to me. I remembered my first step.
He killed himself was his first death.
I threw myself off the top of the building.
He killed himself was his first death.
I killed myself.
Ooh, shit! Baby, what is that? What is happening?
Episode 7.
6.
Six of Russian Doll, and okay, that's really not significant right now to me. That what's his name? Is
Alan.
his name Daniel? Alan? Yeah. That Alan killed himself, right? Because that has nothing to do with anything right now other than, that was the first time you died. But whatever the force is that's making this continue to happen, he was already chosen to be one of these people that's gonna relive. So he just died there, and his loop just started right there when he killed himself. Her loop, for some reason, started that same night too. Or, they could just be two loops that are connected. And whenever one of them started, it just would have just been starting. It could be something like that, right? But the overarching thing is what we are not discussing yet is the things that they both keep seeing that they're not expressing to each other. Mainly the fruit, right? The fruit is, and now the mirror. At least they said that to each other. They both missing the mirror. Right, but they're not talking about all the other little things that they keep seeing too. That's like, what? Like, how is nobody not seeing a whole store full of dead fruit? And she ain't even mentioned it to the guy at the damn desk.
Because she's drunk as fuck.
I get it though, but like, you just picked it up, wiped it off your thing, and be like, man, all your fucking fruit. Any other time she would talk shit about anything, but you ain't mention that though. But okay, you drunk. I'm gonna give you that TV pass anyway. Because that's just what the show doing. We'll find out about that later. That's basically what that is. We'll find out about that later. But yeah, I like how they're teaming up finally, and they can go through both of their lives situations of that day that what happened, and at least help each other along with that, what's going on. And so I really like that, and this show really benefits from it being only a 30-minute show because yes. Soon as you get to something like, let's go, it's off. It's done. It makes you want to come back and click on the next show. Very bingeable, very, very well crafted in writing for you to be addicted to it, to be like, I need to know what's next right away. And so I love that angle on there. And as we get closer to it, I just hope they stick to landing. It looks like the writers and creators are really, really smart. Anyway, just from the little bit that they tease you with the missing fish and the fruit, and the gas leak, all of that seems to me that they was really already thinking ahead about this whole thing, and they really got down to the detail of the show and made it really smart. And I think this is going to end up being a good time, and I'm just very intrigued on seeing how it continues. I love it, love it, love it. Man, I'm glad you guys put us on to it because we totally missed it when we first watched it, and so I'm glad we got to experience it here. Let's go.
Yeah, I totally agree. One of my big takeaways from this episode, it just randomly, I don't know why this came up for me, but I had such good place vibes from this episode. It felt very much, especially with Nadia coming through and supporting Alan in his worst night as far as talking to Beatrice and coming through and like just... It was the sweetest moment for Nadia the entire season, and it just reminded me so much of The Good Place and how the characters, because they were, stuck in this place, were able to like build and develop and become better people. And I saw glimpses of that in this episode. I saw glimpses of Nadia being a more compassionate, empathetic person that doesn't just look out for herself, but is able to look out for somebody else. And the fact that she even spoke on that too, that this is not something she does, and she felt like Rocky in the moment, I thought was just such a great moment. It's my favorite moment of the entire episode. And then on the flip side, I can see where Nadia is going to challenge Alan and his rigidness, because she is like all over the place. Like, she is not rigid in any capacity whatsoever, which I think is going to open up Alan to different experiences too. And I'm not sure that has anything to do with anything, but it's something that's genuinely happening because they have to rely on each other, or because they're the only ones that they can speak to about this. It's challenging their perspectives and challenging them as people too. So I love that that's something that's being introduced in the series as well. It's not just about the mystery here, but you can see genuinely how this experience is going to change them as people, which doesn't always happen in shows that set up, this type of situation. So I appreciate that they're considering that that aspect as well, the what the personal development of something like this would do to you as well. As far as Alan killing himself that first night, very sad. I agree, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's a big reveal as far as impacting what the overall storyline is, but it is really, really, really sad. And the fact that he forgot, he pretty much probably repressed that whole situation. But yeah, that was a crazy reveal. And again, just smart writing though, just really, really cleverly written. Not something you necessarily needed in the show, but it adds so much more depth to the characters, especially Alan, because it makes sense. He was humiliated. He had his first night was really, really bad. So I appreciate how the writing came through for that. As far as the development now with like the mirrors being gone, I think it's so coincidental that they were just talking about Nadia's mom and how Nadia's mom didn't like mirrors because it was like a reflection of their soul, whatever. Like her mom had very like, it sounds like she got obsessed with certain things, and like once she was obsessed, like she couldn't let whatever that is go. So, and again, it's curious to me that the therapist brought that up and now the mirrors are gone. So I don't know what that plays into everything else. It does feel, again, what you mentioned a couple episodes ago, that it might be like a curse situation. But it's fascinating. I love, and I totally agree with you. I think the length of the show is perfect. It's right in the pocket. You get everything you want out of it. No time feels wasted, and yet you're left with a cliffhanger almost every single episode. You're like, I can't wait to come back. So I appreciate so much that you guys voted this into rotation as well. I wanted it to stay in rotation because I'm having a blast with this series, and I can't wait to see what else is revealed and what else we find out.
Yeah. All right. Well, look, thank you guys again for watching another Real Talk reaction for Russian Doll, Season 1, Episode 6. And until next time, peace.